Aunt Jemima, the pancake brand under Quaker Oats, will now receive a new name and logo amid racist backlash, and Twitter users have been quick to offer some new name suggestions. What is going on? It's your boy Andy Lalwani here to tell you all of your social media news daily. As always, you know the drill. You need to like, you need to subscribe, and keep coming back for all your social media news daily. Now, let's talk about Aunt Jemima and how it's been a staple for over 130 years, but it has some racist upbringing and some things you may not have known, but the brand is changing, and let's talk about that. The brand, founded in 1889, is under Quaker Oats and owned by PepsiCo. The image is built under the stereotype of the black female slave who cooks for the white family. PepsiCo said this week that removing the image and name is part of an effort by the company to, quote, to make progress toward racial equality. Naturally, this topic started on social media, and people brought up the past of how this brand really had its racist upbringing.
Let me fix you some breakfast. Aunt Jemima? Did you know the name Aunt Jemima means slave mammy of the plantation South? Did you know the founder, Chris Rutt, a white man, got the name after attending a minstrel show? Think blackface. Did you also know he hired former slave Nancy Green to be his very own Aunt Jemima, where she went around cooking pancakes and telling people stories of the good old South? And afterwards, they could take home a box of Aunt Jemima and that feeling of having their very own mammy.
Tweets like, quote, what about Aunt Jemima ever felt not racist to y'all? And even, quote, there's no way y'all looked in Aunt Jemima box and had no inklings of racism, began popping up online. And in response of everything changing, people on Twitter obviously had to make a situation light out of this, and maybe some people decided to name it Aunt Karen as a name. Yes, you heard it right. For those of you who don't know, a Karen is a term for an entitled white woman who makes a scene out of every situation. There have been a lot of examples online recently of their viral outbursts, and Karens have been quickly to become one of the biggest Twitter memes. The phrase Aunt Karen has been all over the PepsiCo response, and it's been a great thing to see, I guess, all around social media. Some people are all for the name, with one Twitter user saying, quote, soon to hit the shelves, Aunt Karen syrup. She will destroy the joy of breakfast forever. And others think the taste of the syrup would be, well, salty. Another person wrote, as part of the rebranding of Aunt Jemima to Aunt Karen, they're also changing the formula from sweet to bitter and salty. While others were quick to back up their old Aunt Karens, one tweet saying, quote, my Aunt Karen at the protest in LA. She is struggling with having the worst name of this generation. Now, all jokes aside, seriousness, we hope that Aunt Jemima, the rebrand and overall everything that ties with it, does bring forth change. PepsiCo has decided to donate $5 million to really help the efforts of fighting racism and fighting social injustices with the Aunt Jemima brand, but we will no longer see that on the shelves. It'll be a whole new name in the fall of 2020, but let us know in your comments down below what you think of the new name, maybe a new name suggestion. But for more social media news, head to whatstrending.com, and I'm Andy Lalwani.